My first plea deal was 66 years. Um, Two gentlemen in suits knocked on the door and they delivered me a thesaurus, which was an indictment at that time. And for the people listening, it may not be a shock, but for the general public to hear the story from 2007 until my sentencing of 2012, at no point in time was I ever placed under custody. Never, not once.
Um,
Never arrested, never put in handcuffs, never read my Miranda rights. None of it. None of it, none of it, none of it, which is generally shocking to the people who think that they understand the legal system. If somebody's done something right or wrong, there's a repercussion that's swift and immediate, and we go to court and there's a bond, there's a hearing. None of that took place. None of it. True story. And so 2007, I was served with this indictment, this thesaurus, this big, and this litany of charges. And I was so ignorant, Jennifer, I actually tried to set up a meeting with the attorney general that had indicted me.
and how did that go?
I'll tell you how it went. The woman at the bulletproof glass desk, um, she told me, sweetheart, there's no way in the world he's meeting with you, and you should probably get an attorney.
Mm.
And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. My uncle and my cousins are high profile East Coast attorneys. And so I called them and said, who is, the biggest and the baddest criminal defense attorney on the West Coast? And they said there's a guy named Larry Davis. He's got a reputation. And boy, Larry did. He was a character for all the years. Larry just passed away a couple of years ago. I think he was a little over 6 decades in law.
Wow.
Very, very interesting guy. Dealt with high profile murders, celebrities of any sort that came through Arizona and got in trouble, and was just an absolute character. And so I spent years with Larry. 2007 was the scene of the crime, and 2012 January was the day that I was sentenced. And Larry really educated me. He would say to me so often, Jennifer, if the public knew that this was the truth, there would be blood in the streets. The public, what he meant by that was, the public has this assumption that the police department or that the prosecutors are there, to preserve and protect and to have this sworn duty to only do the right things, quote unquote, right things. And it doesn't add up when you really start to get into the blender of the system.